A billionaire CEO embarked on his first business trip and mistakenly assumed a young woman was the person sent to pick him up. He followed her without question. Meanwhile, the girl also mistakenly believed he was the art collector she was supposed to meet. She brought him to a banquet hall. Upon entering the venue, the CEO assumed his assistant had arranged some kind of surprise, so he didn't question anything. The host of the banquet also believed he was the invited art collector and gave him a tour of the prestigious art collection, even asking for his expert opinion. Since the CEO had never understood art, he started making up random commentary on the spot. Fortunately, the girl, serving as his translator, managed to perfectly transform his amateur observations into sophisticated professional critiques. Everyone at the event remained convinced of his identity as an art expert, and he never suspected he was in the wrong place. As the girl and the CEO toured the collection together, she informed him that the painting before them was worth $16 million. Hearing this astronomical figure, the CEO was so shocked that he accidentally choked on a grape he had been eating. Seeing his distress, she immediately rushed to help him. In the commotion, he accidentally spit the grape directly onto the valuable painting. Instantly, every eye in the room turned toward the artwork. The painting's owner was furious. Desperate to deflect responsibility, the girl blurted out that the painting was actually a fake. This statement completely enraged the owner, who immediately threw both of them out of the venue. Only then did the CEO realize they had been dealing with a case of mistaken identity. The two of them rushed to the airport, but by that point, both the art collector the girl was supposed to meet and the person who was supposed to pick up the CEO had already left. With no other options, the CEO followed her to a hotel. However, when he tried to pay with his premium credit card, the front desk staff told him it wouldn't go through. Confused, he called his assistant and discovered that his father had frozen all his accounts because he had refused to follow his father's instructions. Left with no alternatives, he ended up staying at her villa. While he was taking a shower that evening, the power suddenly went out. The girl accidentally let out a startled cry. Worried something might have happened to her, he rushed out of the bathroom without thinking and ended up falling right on top of her. At that exact moment, the electricity came back on. Looking down at her beneath him, he felt extremely embarrassed and quickly retreated back to the bathroom to finish his shower. The next day, he managed to reach his assistant and arranged to be picked up. Before leaving, he wanted to thank her for taking him in. He removed his expensive gold watch and placed it on her wrist, then hurried off. Just as he was about to get into the car, he suddenly realized he had forgotten to get her contact information. He immediately ran back to find her and caught sight of her still standing there. However, as he rushed toward her, she suddenly got into a car and drove away. He never got her contact information,